Hi, I'm Chef Bob Wagner with TEC Grills, and I'm in one of my favorite places, a farmer's market. Let's go see what people are up to.
Think about doing a little grilling.
Oh, cool. Well, what do you got? What else you got in the bag?
Got some ribeyes, got some onions.
You know what? Grab a couple of these, tell them to leave the husk on, and I'll take you over to my TEC Grill, and we'll get it cooking up.
Okay, sounds good.
We got some organic chicken and some beautiful vegetables.
And what are we going to do with all this?
Probably cook all the flavor out of it in the oven, much to my husband's delight.
You know what I like to do? Grill. Put it on the
Really?
grill. Yes, all the flavor, moisture, everything you need to do in there, we can put on the grill.
That sounds delicious.
I think it's going to be a salmon night is what we're thinking.
How are you going to cook it?
You know, I don't know a whole lot about it, so I'm not really sure how we're going to do it. But,
Well, you know what? Grab some of that. They've got some shrimp too. Bring it over. I've got a grill. I'll show you how.
Deal.
This is my grill that I was talking about. TEC Grill. I love this thing. I've had one for about a year now. And you watch this, I've literally turned it on 7 minutes ago. And can you feel the heat? You
Yeah.
can already feel the heat coming off that thing.
It's really hot.
So anyway, you got some shrimp. What you were going to do with it, I have no idea, but I'm going to try and throw something together here for you. All right, so the shrimp are going to go in here, and yes, I did wash my hands before this in case you were worried about it. Another thing that I know you don't get on your grill at home, yeah, it's a gas grill, right?
Gas
You have a
grill.
gas grill? Well, I can guarantee you there's probably a sweet spot, or you got to, there's a band down the center that you get to use, and trying to figure out where to put stuff. But you can see it'll cook all the way across the board. You can put 20 hamburgers on here, and they'll all cook exactly the same. Everywhere is a sweet spot.
No more shoving everything in the middle.
People complain they don't have time to cook, and it's just like, honestly, how long did that take?
Couple minutes.
Done. In and out. So there you go, guys. Here, grab some forks and pass them around. You guys can try that. All right, so you're worried about salmon too.
Salmon.
We're gonna grill some salmon. We're gonna put a meat side down first. And I'm gonna drop this down, and it's gonna take 5 minutes to cook that piece of salmon. The worst thing about any grill is the fact it's air. It's like putting your salmon in a dryer. I mean, hot air, all that, what do you do with hot air? You dry your hair, you dry your clothes. That's all it's doing. Whereas this is just infrared heat. Old technology, other grills have taken on, and they're only at 35% infrared.
Right.
TEC is 100% now. That's why these guys have no hot air, whereas the other grills may say infrared. So it sounds kind of cool, but they're still that 65% hot air.
Right.
Even a well-done piece of steak is going to be moist compared to a well-done steak on your grill at home or your grill at
So
home.
it cooks steaks real quick. But what if I wanted to cook something slow, like a Boston butt? I thought infrared only ran hot.
That's the competition. That's the other infrared grills. This is 100% infrared. So you can turn it all the way down, which no grill you can. I guarantee you, there's no grill you can turn it down to 250 degrees,
Yeah.
which is Boston butt
Mine's
time,
hot or not.
and leave it on there. And you can actually throw wood chips on top of the grill.
Really?
And it'll
Really?
smoke just like this, and
You
it'll
get all the
smoke
good
up
flavor.
and get all the incredible,
That's
flavor out of that
great.
thing. And what I'm going to do is let this rest, just like any meat or any steak or anything like that. Pull it straight off the grill. It's it's tightened up like this, where you let it just sit for 3 or 4 minutes and just let it all that wonderful flavor just sit
keeps
back
cooking.
inside it. But you can see, look at that. When was the last time you saw a stick that wasn't
the
burned up
stick.
in flames and
No,
half the
no.
tomatoes are in the grill and you're
Every
losing
time.
half the stuff?
Every time. That's amazing.
So there you go. Look at how pretty that is. Fun
Wow.
stuff on salmon. I mean, what is another 10 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that?
that's
And you can cook it well done, and it'll still be tender because there's no dry heat. We're not cooking with dry heat
It's
at
so
all.
moist. That's crazy.
We've got some organic chicken breast. Everybody's going to get some olive oil. The burners are underneath this glass plate, and all that's radiated across through that, and so there's really no flare up. There's no flame. Nothing's
So how are you
touching
going to
it.
get the charcoal flavor?
Just whatever this flavor. So the olive oil and the natural flavor from the vegetables. So these guys are done.
It's a meal. All right.
That is so yummy.
You were a little worried about your corn. Slide them on there.
Oh,
me?
Just don't burn your hands.
Just
Just
like that.
throw it on the grill.
Hey,
Put them in there. Put another one.
that.
Put 3 or 4 of them in there.
Right, you got it.
All right. Burnt the corn. You can see what it did, but it's not burnt on the inside. So we're going to take all this stuff out, just like
Nice.
that. And you want it to burn. You want it to get that far into it. I'm going to let you clean my grill. Drop the top of that grill down. And maybe a little bit hot. Is it hot?
Nope. Don't feel it down.
You're cleaning the grill.
No.
We can eat the ribeye, and in 10 minutes, you turn it off.
It's like a self-cleaning oven.
Same
That's
thing.
great.
That's what I love about it. You want the most flavorful, you want juicy steaks and chicken, you want the best flavor out of what you're buying. TEC Grill's the way to go. There you go, guys. It's that easy. You want your food to taste the best? Buy a TEC infrared grill.